Earning another shot at UFC champion Jose Aldo. Standing in his way tonight is the Carpenter, Clay Guida. As two of the top featherweights in the game today, it was inevitable that Clay Guida and Chad Mendez would meet in the octagon. Tonight, the high-energy attack of Guida collides with the knockout power of Mendez in a high-stakes battle of 145-pound contenders.
I feel like my power, my precision, my speed, everything is on point. I'm definitely thinking this is my time to go after that title, and Clay Guida is the person that I need to get through to get there.
I need to come out and bring the fight to Chad. I'm going to come out and be in his face and show him what a lightweight coming down the featherweight feels like. I'm here to let the featherweight division know that I'm a force to be reckoned with.
A longtime lightweight contender who collected Fight of the Night awards like they were going out of style. Clay Guida decided earlier this year that if he wanted to add a world championship to his trophy case, he would need to do it at 145 pounds. Now with one win over Hiyooki in the bank, the Carpenter aims for Chad Mendez.
Chad's coming off 3 first-round knockouts. The reason that's not happening tonight is because he's facing me. He's where I want to be. He's in my way. I got to push him out in a big way and just finish him with an exclamation point.
Primarily known for his wrestling as he soared up the ranks, Chad Mendez emerged from a 2012 loss to Jose Aldo with a new attitude, one in which he strikes first, fast, and in devastating fashions. And with consecutive knockouts of Cody McKenzie, Yeltsin Meza, and Darren Elkins, Money Mendez is certainly back on track.
I've knocked the last 3 guys out in the first round, and coming in here tonight, I'm looking to do the same thing with Guida and make it 4.
He is amongst the most popular fighters in the UFC today. Clay the Carpenter Guida.
What a great shirt. Wrestling is life.
It's about right. If you are going to get into that sport, you better embrace the grind and make it your life.
Well, it's also the most character-developing thing that you could ever do as a young athlete. Clay Guida looks ripped at 145 pounds, and I think this is a move he should have made a long, long time ago. For the longest time, he wasn't cutting any weight to make the 155-pound weight limit. He just did what he did and went in there and fought well against some of the best in the world, but was missing that little step, that extra thing that allowed him to beat the best of the best. Although he does have a victory over Anthony Pettis in Pettis' debut in the UFC from the WEC. At 145, we should see a completely different Clay Guida. A physically dominant, incredibly strong Clay Guida that may have some advantages that opponents had over him at lightweight.
3rd most all time with his 8 post-fight bonuses. He's tied with that honor. Anderson Silva, Joe Lozon are tied for 1. And you've got Chris Lytle, Diaz, Guida, guys who just put on shows, Joe, and fight and bring it in. Guida was disappointed in his fight with Hiyooki as he and his brother Jason do their hit each other in the face thing. That he really wasn't able to go with that frenetic pace that he usually fights at. Tonight, Chad Mendez is going to be a guy who's going to go toe-to-toe with him and fight him.
Well, Hiyooki's a very talented, very skillful man, and that's part of the reason why Guida didn't enjoy his performance that much, but Chad Mendez is a beast. You're talking about an incredibly physically athletic young man, very explosive, very quick, and a true test of where Clay Guida is at 145 pounds. But man, physically, he looks better than we've ever seen him. And the endurance that Clay Guida has is really something superhuman.
Clay said on paper, Chad Mendez is the most decorated wrestler I have yet to face in my mixed martial arts career. And he has faced a bunch of good ones. Clay the Carpenter Guida. Chad Mendez has earned the 2nd most overall victories in featherweight history. And he has been outstanding in his last 3 with knockouts of McKenzie, Meza, and Elkins. The liver shot and then the 2 overhands, ending fights quickly.
And ever since that Team Alpha Male has brought in Dwayne Bang Ludwig, we've seen a giant increase in their technical striking. You know, Dwayne was a very good Muay Thai fighter and a very good MMA fighter, but he might even be a better coach. And he is just really relishing this opportunity to train these stud athletes. Team Alpha Male has some of the very best lighter weight fighters on the planet, and this man stands out amongst them. Chad Mendez is incredibly fast, incredibly athletic, dynamic with his striking, and you're seeing now him having the confidence to put those combinations together in the octagon with spectacular results, especially the Darren Elkins fight. I was really impressed by that because we've seen Elkins fight. We know how tough that kid is. He can take a tremendous punch, and Chad Mendez put him away in the first round in a way I've never seen anybody do that before.
3-fight winning streak, all 3 wins by knockout. Total fight time, 3 minutes and 34 seconds.
A fighter learns something about himself when he goes against the best in the world. And what Chad Mendez did after he lost to Jose Aldo was go back and take it up another notch.
Yep.
And that's what we're seeing now. We're seeing a guy who's been to the top of the mountain, was not successful, but came back with a new understanding of what the highest levels of the game requires. And as the winner he is, he's risen to that occasion. But make no mistake about it, he has a significant challenge in front of him tonight in Clay Guida. Clay Guida is excellent at stifling opponents. He's excellent at imposing his own game plan, and he's about as tough and as durable as they come.
Our tale of the tape for this featherweight matchup. Mendez 28, Guida 31. Clay Guida will have a 4.5-inch reach advantage. With the introductions, once again, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record, 30 wins, 10 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 146 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, by way of Johnsburg, Illinois, Clay the Carpenter Guida! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record, 14 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Sacramento, California, Chad Money Mendez! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
Yves Levine, our referee, for this showcase in the featherweight division.
Are you ready, sir? You ready? Fight!
And here we go, Guida and Mendez. Both in white trunks, the green trim for Clay Guida. Second fight at 145 for the Carpenter.
Chad looking to throw a few feints in here, try to measure the movement of Guida, the frenetic, wild footwork of Guida that's really confusing for a lot of fighters.
We look to go to the body. Nice kick.
Nice kick with good counter right hand by Guida. Guida's a different animal at 145 pounds.
There's no question. The speed of Guida has always been a huge asset, but Mendez, they say at Team Alpha Male, is the best athlete there. So you got some speed with Chad Mendez as well.
What I've been most impressed about Mendez is the jumps that he's made in his striking. And we really saw that in the Elkins fight, the crispness of the combinations.
Well, Joe, they say that Dwayne Bang Ludwig is he's a video junkie. He loves to break down film with the guys and show them exactly what he wants them to try to utilize and wants them to do inside the octagon, and it's been working for a lot of the members of that team.
Well, Dwayne is such a classically trained striker. is training under Boss Rutan, and you know he's world Muay Thai champion.
Right.
And the crispness of his techniques and the economy of movement, and the knowing what to do into each individual aspect of fighting, with each individual aspect of fighting, as far as like what kick to do in this position, what punch to do. He's so technical in that regard, and he's so excited about giving that information to his fighters.
Yeah, and he does, good job. He does a nice job of bringing the Muay Thai and the striking into the MMA world present day.
With that said, Winklejohn is, oh, look at this. He's got a guillotine choke. It's a power guillotine. Guida's in trouble. Good scramble. Beautiful job by Guida in getting out of that, because that was tight.
Guida, very good scrambler. We have seen that over the years. We can't forget, as we talk about the striking of Mendez, how they love the guillotine choke at Team Alpha Male.
Yeah, that is the specialty technique of that camp. Oh, high kick by Guida. And Guida's coaching under Mike Winklejohn. We've seen some significant improvements in his striking as well.
John Jones talks so highly of Mike Winklejohn and how much he has meant to his career.
Well, that's one of the interesting things about fighting, is that there's no right way to do it. Everybody, I mean, Winklejohn has his way, Dwayne has his way, Matt Hume has his way. They all have different ways, and it's all a matter of personal preference and experience and what they bring to the table. And it's, for each fighter, it, you know, really depends on who's going to work best with you.
Right. And adapting to your fighter as well.
Yes, absolutely.
A little cut under the eye of Clay Guida.
And that's from the right hand of Mendez, I believe. See, the weird movement of Guida is just...
How do you adapt to it, though, Joe?
Good luck.
Yeah, right?
But so far, Mendez hasn't had anything happen to him other than a couple of kicks and punches have gotten through. So even though he hasn't been as successful as he would like with his own shots, he's not getting hit.
Right. Looking
There's
for the
a
takedown.
Nicely done.
By the two-time All-American.
Good elbow over the top.
1 minute on the clock here in the first. Guida has never been stopped by punches, never knocked out.
And you want to talk about a crazy round. Go to the Clay Guida, Diego Sanchez first round.
Yep.
I mean, if any time he was going to get stopped, that was the time. And what an incredible ability to absorb punishment Clay Guida has.
Yep. That kick was nasty.
The kick, the punches. I mean, Diego unloaded the kitchen sink on him. And Guida's still there. He took a flush head kick.
Yep.
And bounced right back up like a spring.
Final seconds of the round.
Chad spins around to take his back. Guida recovers.
We'll listen to Bang Ludwig and Justin Buchholz.
Deep breath. Slow down. Okay. He's responding off your fakes. Yeah. Okay. You see that? Okay. You see it? Rub that right on for me. Okay. He's overcommitting on that hook. So pull and return to cross. You bring your own hook behind that. So pull, return, cross. Like, so all you have to do is just 1-for-1 with counters. That's all it is. You know, we do that drill. That's all it is, baby. 1-for-1 with counters. Okay. He's responding to your fakes. Okay. But I need you to bring your feet with you, because when he's overcommitting, he's running backwards a little bit. So bring your feet with you. Okay. What are you gonna do?
Okay. If he's getting tired, you just need a little more pressure on him. Move your head and get in there a little bit tighter and really mix it up with him. He's going to try to take you down again. Be ready for that.
Greg Jackson.
Yes, Clay. Yes, Green Murphy was there. We have to land low. Let's land low.
And Mike Winklejohn.
Land low. Green Murphy. Green Murphy.
Green Murphy. What do you think that is?
I don't know.
Everybody's in code these days.
I know.
Trying to trick us.
I knew what the Pettis was, but they said that earlier.
I heard what Dwayne Ludwig was saying to Chad. He was saying, bring your legs with you. And I watched him coach TJ Dillashaw, and what he teaches is very specific foot movement to go with the punches. And that's what he means. He doesn't mean throw the punches from where you're standing, but move forward as you're doing them to cover distance. And that's what he wants Chad to do.
Up the middle. I'm just wondering what Green Murphy is.
Yeah.
ahead, guys? What's ahead?
Total strikes thus far in this battle. Mendez has the lead so far. Good lateral movement back and forth by Mendez.
But he definitely seems like he's having a hard time with this crazy will-o'-the-wisp in front of him.
Switches his stance for a second. Nice kick.
Leg kick, but a good counter right by Guida. And Guida constantly pressing forward here. I mean, and Guida's taking a lot of heat for avoiding confrontation, for avoiding fights, especially the Gray Maynard fight. He lost a lot of fans because of that. And I think that he's really responding to that. Uh-oh, that one went low, that one went low.
Good neutral corner. Time.
He's so crazy, like he has to slap his hands together like he's clapping, even after he kicked the guy in the balls. He's just so hyped up, he can't help himself.
Sir, you got 5 minutes rest. So
look at this, jumping front kick to the jewels.
You're going to tell me whenever you're ready. Mr. Guida, can we go over there, please? Thank you. I know it's accidental. Yes, you will not be penalized, but be careful, okay? If it happens again, I may start deducting points.
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Cool. He's got up to 5 minutes.
Yep.
It's up to him to decide when he's going to start. So we'll wait until he's ready, and we're going to restart the fight. You have to stay in that corner. You're good? Yeah. You sure? You still got plenty of time. You're good? Cool. Gentlemen, come over here, please. Fight! Let's go.
We
Time
continue.
in.
Yves Levine gets him started. 3.5 on the clock here in the second round.
Solid leg kick by Mendez and good move away and nice sprawl there. Good deep penetration by Guida, but nothing.
You know what, Chad Mendez has not been taken down in the UFC.
Beautiful job of avoiding that and then getting to Guida's back here.
A lot of energy, a lot of energy. A lot of energy, a lot of energy, Guida. A lot of energy. Put weight into the lock, put weight into the lock.
Chad has fought off every takedown attempt of his opponents.
Brutal
nice
knee to the body there,
was.
The speed of Mendez. Oh, nice.
Timed it perfectly. Waited till he got up. Yep.
The speed of that sprawl and then taking the back was really beautiful.
Yeah, all of a sudden, Chad seems to be energized. Again.
And then Guida sprawls.
Just about to the midway point of this featherweight fight. Can he stuff
Deep
another
penetration,
one?
Yep, stuffed it again.
Absolutely tremendous takedown defense.
He's really an amazing athlete, but it's also his technique is flawless, his wrestling. Nice uppercut there and a nice knee to the body by Guida. Beautiful spins. I mean, just fraction of a second and he's on his back.
I mean, he's got it all. He's got the speed, the power, the athleticism, the submissions, the striking, and he'd like to get a win right here.
He's trying to take a hold. He's got Clay's arm. It's tough to see if he's going to go after that arm here or if he's just using it to hold him in place. Looking for the neck.
Nice
knee to the body, and oftentimes that will open up the choke.
They break free again. Guida coming right at him, Joe.
Guida's very aggressive in this fight. I mean, I really think he's a different man at featherweight. And even though he's been tagged by Mendez, it's a different kind of impact than Gray Maynard punching you.
And the continued maturation as he has worked for the last few years at Jackson's camp to go down there with all those great fighters and go against some of the best in the world every day.
Yeah, I mean, no one works harder than Clay Guida. He's certainly improving, but man, Chad Mendez is something else tonight. Nice knee to the body there by Mendez.
Under 30 now here in the round. Looking for the kick.
Good left hand there by Mendez.
Final seconds. Uppercut.
Same thing. Just find him. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath there. Slow down. How you feeling? Good. Relax. This is good.
Very good, man. Breathe.
So, I don't want you to move forward. Okay? All right. Let him do some punches. Okay? You just like to touch. You turn, baby. Your form returns for that all night. You drink. Take that.
Hey, your low kick to jump knee is there because he's dipping over his right leg. Also cross ream. Cross ream is there because he's dipping over his right leg.
You like? I want a little bit of this. Okay? A little bit of that. Cool?
Hey, he's there to be finished by you. He stepped forward and put the punches on him. He's ready to go. He's ready to go.
Justin Buchholz, Dwayne Ludwig in the corner of Chad Mendez. As this featherweight fight continues, Mendez and Guida. Guida comes out quickly here in the third.
Tackle to the right. Spins, takes the back again, lets him up, hammers him.
Good shots.
Big left hands there.
Yeah.
And another one. And oh! He hurt him with
Huge
the
right hand.
He's in big
Trying
trouble.
to finish it here.
That's it.
And
That's
it is all over. Chad Mendez has finished Clay Guida. Fourth straight knockout victory.
And finishing Clay Guida is a real feather in his cap.
Because he has never been knocked out. Chad Mendez, just the second fighter to earn 4 consecutive first-round knockouts in the UFC. And take a look at it on our fight replay.
That was a pinpoint right hand. Beautiful timing. Let's see the end here. There's a right hand that drops him, uppercut as he's going down. Another right hand right through the pocket. And Yves Lavigne has seen enough. Let's see it again. Boom. Right underneath as he's dropping. Pinpoint shots by Chad Mendez.
Congratulations to Chad Money Mendez. With the official decision, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 30 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Chad Money Mendez.
4 straight for Chad. Here's Joe.
I am here with the winner, Chad Mendez. Chad, that is 4 straight knockouts in a row for you, but even more impressive is that you're the first person to do that to Clay Guida.
I mean, that was the goal of mine coming into this fight. That's what I wanted to do. I needed to make a statement, man. I want that title shot. I want Jose Aldo. I want that belt.
Let's take a look at the finish to this fight, because you have shown since that Jose Aldo fight massive improvement every single time we've seen you out there. And this fight, beautiful picture, perfect right hand on the button, dropped him. Tell me what was going through your mind when you saw him drop.
I just, I knew that punch landed clean, and it was, he's been hit hard before and didn't get finished, so I knew I needed to take my time. Just kept the pace on him and found another hard punch on the chin and ended it.
Was it difficult to try to gauge his timing with all this kind of crazy movement?
Yeah, it was. Working through this whole camp, actually the last 2 camps I was supposed to fight him before, and it's tough to go against someone that's moving around like that all the time, and I finally found it and ended it.
Congratulations on your 4th knockout in a row. Another spectacular victory. Chad Mendez, ladies and